The other thing you have to know, as painful as it is death is part of life. Young people die, old people die. Rich people die, healthy people die, poor people die, and people with disease die. When you see death around you, it's an opportunity for you to say, I'm going to live. I'm not going to waste my time on small things that bog me down. As you said, you really wanted your friend who passed away to meditate, to find some internal peace. You know, that desire for that internal peace for your friend can be the impetus for you to live as big as you can, as joyfully as you can, and with as much peace as you can. Death is a reminder that you one day will also go. And it's an opportunity to recommit yourself to saying, I'm not going to get bogged down. I'm not going to let little things affect me, because the truth is, you don't know when your day comes. And those who remain, it's the same opportunity for them, but that can only come in time. First, it's just the grief, pure and simple grief. And the thing that helps is to go inward. When there is grief, to distance yourself from all the activities that keep you out of the grief. You know, what people often do, because it feels too painful, the loss is so big, that they very quickly busy themselves with this and that and distraction. It's okay for some degree and some level. But in the beginning, for some amount of time, 10, 15, 20 days, it's good to give full permission to yourself, to the family members, to the friends, to go deep enough into the grief that they can find a little bit of a way out. You know, when you go halfway into the forest, it's dark. But the moment you take 1 foot from the middle of the forest, you're on your way out, even if it's still dark. Do you understand this? And grief is such a process. It's like entering a forest. You have to go, it's dark, it's painful, but you loved this person. Going into the grief is an indication of valuing that person, recognizing the existence of that person. And when you go through the grief, that vibration, that energy gives peace to those who have parted. The most you can do for those who depart is for them to know you are at peace. You will miss them, you will long for them, but that you will live your life fully. Do you understand? This gives enormous amount of peace, vibrational peace, to those who have already gone. Yeah? Meditation, prayer. In India, there's a practice. When someone passes, for 13 days, we stop everything. We really don't even bother turning on the lights. Everything, people don't go to work, they don't cook for themselves. There's a natural community impact that happens. Friends, family, they will bring food without saying, hello, how are you, you need anything? They will just put the food on the table. There's no politeness. There's no thank you for coming, what can I do for you, would you like a glass of water? Nothing like that. Everybody in the community realizes it's a time for them to experience their grief. They leave the food 3 times a day, whether they eat or not, also nobody really fusses with. Dishes are left there and quietly they move them out. And the first 13 days they keep a little candle, a little light to symbolize light, to symbolize that the world is bigger than what we see, touch and feel. And there will be ongoing prayers and, you know, pujas and different kind of offerings. A lot of charity work is done on behalf of the person that passed. They will feed the hungry, feed animals, provide shelter, provide clothing for poor people, feed children. Because the joy of feeding a child, clothing a child, giving arms to the poor, their joy sends the vibration also of peace to those who have passed and the family that remains. We don't think about it like that. Everything is energy. Everything in creation is a vibration. So during loss, creating uplifting vibration, prayerfulness gives peace to everybody long term, and doesn't affect just you. It affects your whole lineage of the family.